Greetings, everybody. Today we're talking about anxiety, and it is extremely relevant right now. In my practice, in just about 15 years, it's always been relevant. I have always seen many people struggling with nervousness, anxiousness, a diagnosed anxiety disorder, panic attacks, depression, that leading into so many lifestyle changes that need to happen because they're not able to do what they used to love to do. So I'm doing a webinar on Thursday, and it's all about shining a light on it so that we can talk about it. Because I think, it's probably been forever. I have more perspective working with so many people, but it seems as if it's something that we shame or we're not comfortable talking about. We think that we're less than, and the only people we really open up to is either a doctor, our therapist, and maybe our partner, but many times not. And so we're like in this dark little closet alone, becoming one with our thoughts. And as I always talk about, our thoughts become things. So when your thought is all about anxiousness and panic and fear and worry about right now what people think or moving forward or the future, you're just not being able to live, right? And so I've always known in my practice and have taught, I guess, that there's a better way to be explored. It is important to explore something different and to see if maybe what's holding you back is because of something you can change. Maybe it's a habit, maybe it's a therapy, it's bringing something in, maybe it's just a mindset tool. Maybe it's a means of being a little bit more aware of what your body is feeling, what your mind is thinking, and how to connect those two. So that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to bring light to what seems like a really dark subject, and especially right now, people are really struggling. And this isn't just for adults. It is, last week I had a few kids who were struggling to the point that their parents thought maybe they needed to be medicated. Kids are playing off the stress of you. And even though we feel like we have our poop in a group, how we're carrying ourselves, what we're saying, how we're thinking, what we're feeling, they completely know this is a very fear-filled time. So whether it's you, your kids, your teenagers, 40 million people struggle with anxiety, 40 million people, half of college students do. So now given the circumstances, imagine what those college kids are doing. They're probably in their bed all day studying. They just got done with finals. They haven't been able to see their friends. Some may have talked to them, some may not. The people that they found, their circle of people now are in a different place. And that's real stress for them. That's real, that's lonely. And that's when the anxiety to then step outside of your bedroom and your house and getting back into the social life is proving to be difficult for a lot of people. So it's going to be fun. Can it be fun? Of course it can be fun. It's going to be solution driven, and then always creating a roadmap at the end to figure out what are your options, where can you turn to, what feels right, how to get back in that body to really know what it feels like instead of be so numb, which so many people are right now. So I love you all. I'm really excited to bring these monthly webinars to you. I think they're going to be a way of learning without being face to face, and maybe just the discomfort of coming into an office or asking a question can be answered when you really start to, when we start to break it down and you don't feel like you're weak or less than or not good enough, or you feel like you're kind of crazy in your head and there's nobody to really talk to. So I hope to see you on Thursday, and I really look forward to what we can do together.